Okay, we are carrying on our journey eastwards. Thank you so much for joining me today in the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. This is episode number 2. And thanks to everybody who's returning after watching episode 1. Glad you enjoyed it. Hoping you are enjoying it. Let's carry on with the game. Let's walk straight eastwards and find out what is going on over here. Okay, we arrive at another junction in the passage. We could go east or we could go north. So northwards, definitely like an orc or a goblin, something up there. Or we have this large door eastwards. Let's see what this is all about up here. The passageway leads into the square dungeon chamber. There are 2 doors in the eastern wall and 2 in the western wall. On the opposite side of the room, another passageway leads away north. The first door to the right is well used, and putting your ear to the keyhole, you listen and hear a man screaming for help from the inside. Before deciding what to do next, you listen at the other doors as well. Really? We hear someone screaming for help and we're like, okay, are you screaming for help? I'm just going to check the other door first. Let's see what we find. From behind the second door to the right, you hear a thumping sound on the wood. Hello? Hello! Not funny! Open door! The first door to the left is made of solid metal. Listening at the door, you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. Pushing it into the second door to the left, you hear nothing. Okay, hold on. So the first door to the right is a man screaming for help. Second door to the right, there's someone saying hello, hello, not funny, open door. First door to the left is made of solid metal and tortured screams coming from within. Into the second door to the left, you hear nothing. Either Cyclops is unlikely to be in a dungeon cell, but you never know. I think the man... there's the man screaming for help, or there's the tortured screams. Let's go for the man screaming for help. And maybe we can gain a party member. I don't know if that's in this game. Let's go for the first door on the right. You unbolt the door and swing it open. A nauseating stench hits your nostrils. Inside the room, the floor is covered with bones, rotting vegetation and slime. A wild-haired old man, clothed in rags, rushes at you, screaming. Ah! I was trying to help you! His beard is long and grey and he's waving an old wooden chair leg. Is he simply insane as he appears, or has this been some kind of trap? Let's calm him down. You shout, "You are freed, old man," at the top of your voice. Instantly his ranting cease. He stops dead in his tracks and sinks to the floor, weeping loudly. "Alexandra of Blacksand, finally a familiar face. You have my eternal gratitude." He knows us. As he gradually composes himself, he thanks you many times. Many years ago he was an adventurer like you in a search of the Warlock's treasure. He was captured by the orcs and thrown into his solitary cell as a sort of pet for the creatures. This must be the Aaron Zagor I've heard about. There have been many tales told of this great warrior. Sadly, his time in confinement has not been kind to him. You ask the man about the Eye of the Cyclops. His memory is poor after so long in isolation, but he says he has heard of such a thing. Rumours of an immense gem powering an evil construct which draws life from demonic power. I always thought it was just a superstitious rumour though. +1 luck! Nice! Leave the filthy cell. Oh, that's good. We can gain skills and points and things by doing stuff. Okay, so I think we can hear thumping, hear tortured screams. Again, I think we've got to try and rescue people. We might be torturing an orc though. The door is not locked and opens. The room in front of you seems to be a small torture chamber with various torture devices around the walls. In the centre of the room, 2 small hunchback goblins are having their fiendish way with a dwarf, who is tied to a hook in the ceiling by his wrists. The 2 hunchbacks are poking and cutting him viciously with their swords. The dwarf lets out a final scream and falls silent, eyes closed. His captors make disappointed noises and look around angrily at you as if it were your fault the dwarf has collapsed. I can't let these goblins get away with such barbaric practices. Yeah. Take him out. The 2 evil creatures give a loud shriek as they rush forward to attack you. Readying your weapon, you dive into battle. Now, did the dwarf die, or is he just passed out? Are we going to be able to rescue him, or was it too late? Doesn't look very alive. Okay, so I think they're both... Oh, I don't know. Is he moving, or did he attack? It's kind of tricky to see sometimes. Let's assume he's attacking. Okay, so we're clashing. Are we going to roll well? Yes, clash 1. Okay. I think it's going to... Oh, it's going to move. That was a waste. I'm going to attack this square. Ah. Okay, now he's definitely attacking. I'm going to go for the attack again and gamble on being more skillful. Yes, okay, he's down. So he's going to move. Is he moving here? Yes, we got him. Got your number, Bile. It's not... I guess he's moving. It's definitely not attacking. It might just be moving back, though. Let's move here. And then let's do a piercing strike. Got him. That's what I thought he would do. Nice. He was rubbish. 2 evil creatures give a loud shriek as they rush forward to attack you. Oh yeah, we read that one. Defeated the goblins. Gain 4 souls. You cut down the dwarf with the last of his strength. He opens his eyes and looks at you, then looks downward. His eyes close again, and this time he breathes his last. You gently rest the dead dwarf on the floor. What will you do now? Search him, obviously. You feel you haven't much time to search the dwarf before your presence will be noticed or the goblins will be missing. Let's check his feet. He was looking down. Let's check his feet then. You could be looking down at anything, to be honest with you. You decide to search the dwarf's boots. There appears to be nothing inside them, but one of them seems to be rattling. You take a close look and inspect the heel. You find that it comes off. Out comes a small, smooth stone. Let's take it. I think he wanted us to have it. As you pick up the stone, you notice there is a dwarven rune carved into it. You have a feeling that this will be useful, and pocket it. You decide to leave the torture chamber before you are discovered. Okay. So there was thumping, or we could go for the empty one, or we can just leave the chamber. I want to know what the thumping was. Oh no. As you approach the door, the banging gets louder and the bolts start to shake. Come on, Nurk, let out, waken up! Sliding back the rusty bolt and opening the door, you come face to face with a panicked-looking goblin with a horrific creature closing in behind it. Slime beast, run! Squeaks the panicked goblin and lashes out at you. The toad-like slime beast joins in on the fray, opening its wide mouth. It's full of long, spiked teeth. Oh, they're both going to go for me here. Okay. I'm going to attempt to move. Go for this square. Yes, nice. Okay, he's going for an attack. So they're both going for an attack. I'm just going to move out the way. Alright. Let's go for this square. Okay, he's going for an attack. Don't know where he's going to attack though. Right there. Guessing he's going to move. Let's try. Let's see. I think it's going to move forward one. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. Quick jab does it before he moves. I should have gone for the other one. Go for a piercing strike. That's good. Okay, now is he going to move? Let's try attacking this square. That's okay. He moved, but not the right way. So he's going to attack. I think he's going to attack here. So I move here. I'm going to risk it. Oh, walked right into it. Okay. Let's attack. Ah. I'm not predicting this very well. Ah! Okay, now he's going to attack. I'm just going to go for it. Okay, we win. He's going to move. I'm going to attack here. Ah, not predicting where he's going to move very well. I think it's going to move again, actually. Just choosing them. Okay, now he's going to attack. Well, I think I can take him. We're going to clash. Come on, roll good. Got it. Only because I'm just inherently more skillful than these guys. Alright, 2 stamina. Not too bad. Defeated the monsters. Did we get anything good from it? Initially it looks as though there was nothing of value in the slime beast cell. However, upon a second glance you notice a blue candle sitting in the muck. Take it. Always take it. Although it's an odd place for a candle, you decide to take it with you. Make them handy in one of the darker areas of the mountain. You put it in your backpack. Okay. I mean, we're here, we might as well just open everything. Could be something good in here. The door is unlocked. Opening it, you find yourself at the threshold of the orc's weapons store. A torch hangs from one wall, lighting up a small armory room stocked with swords, shields, helmets, daggers, breastplates and the like. Oh, we might be able to get some good equipment here. A circular iron shield with a golden crescent lies at the far end of the room. However, as you do not use a shield, it is worthless to you. Well, let's search the room. We might be able to find something. I guess if we were another character that used a shield, we could have taken that. You poke around the room. The weapons are blunted and worthless, and the helmets are battered and rusty. You decide to inspect the breastplates on the shelves to see if there is anything worthwhile here. You examine the breastplates and the shelves thoroughly, but there appears to be nothing of value. Alright, well, we'll leave the chamber then. Oh, we have to leave that way. Exiting the dungeon, you hear the sound of water ahead of you. You make out a grilled portcullis at the end of the passageway. Before you can reach the portcullis, you will have to cross a bridge that passes over a gully of gurgling, brackish water. You suspect it may actually be a sewer, judging by the smell rising from it. Okay, as you make your way towards the bridge, you pass some goblins, which appear uglier than all the creatures you've encountered so far. One of the goblins spots you, and its eyes turn wide. Black sand! Black sand! It exclaims, and begins to run towards you. Now, it might just be a fan. We are quite famous after all. Let's give the weapon sheathed. The tiny creature runs up towards you and begins to hug your leg. It is pleased to see you. That's what I was hoping for. It's a fan. Black sand, it wails with glee over and over. It seems that this goblin has heard of you and become a fan. Nice. I'm getting tired of this. Let go, idiot. Goblin only grips tighter. Black sand! You whack it on the head with your sword hilt, and the creature loosens its grip, dazed. With a final violent shake, you send the goblin off the bridge and into the sewer flow below. That's really mean! We could have had a pet! Oops, I'm sure the goblin will be fine. Most of them can swim. Jeez. Let's leave the barracks. I'm really disappointed by that. That's so mean. You arrive at the end of the passage. An iron portcullis blocks your way and no amount of charging is going to budge it. Okay. On the wall to your right are 2 levers. It seems likely that these levers have something to do with raising the portcullis. Okay. Pull the right one, pull the left one. Let's go for the right one. You hear a deep rumbling noise and the ground begins to shudder. Slowly and noisily the portcullis rises into the ceiling. With hesitation you walk towards the junction, listening carefully. Oh god, who's this? Suddenly a terrified young man runs into you. His white rune-embroidered robes are torn and smudged with dirt. He looks at you with panic in his wide eyes. I yield! Education is not worth as much danger, no matter how great the reward. You calm the young student down and he begins to relax. My name is Ian the White, he says. I am a humble acolyte seeking entry into the School of Sorcery. You learn that he gained entry but was deemed unworthy by their elemental masters. I wonder if this fellow knows where the eye is located. Let's ask about the eye. You ask the acolyte if they know the whereabouts of the ruby that you seek. He becomes frightened once more when you mention the name. Yes, I know this eye that you seek. It belongs to the Cyclops himself, who resides in what is left of the dwarven halls over to the east. Follow the passage, and whatever you do, always make sure you stay heading east. There you will find it. The young man points down the passageway before pushing past you and running off. You try to catch up with him, asking for more information, but he darts under the portcullis you entered earlier. There's no point chasing him back through there. I should continue eastwards to try and find the Cyclops. Okay, we'll just keep on going east then. If he was telling the truth. Cautiously, you creep along the passageway. After a short time, you reach a fork in the path, with the path continuing northwards. Eastwards, you can see a broad stone bridge. Okay, yes, we can rest. That road fellow told me to keep heading east, but maybe we should have a small rest first. Yeah, we'll have a rest. I won't eat more provisions. You sit down on the bench and rest for a moment. Your aching muscles ease, your tiredness wanes. It's good to take a break. +5. Yeah, not too bad. While the rest is appreciated, I should press on quickly. The eyes close, I can feel it. You follow the path to the east. Soon enough you arrive at a broad but cracked stone bridge, which leads over a yawning subterranean chasm. On the other side of the bridge you can see an archway carved to resemble a huge dwarven head. The bridge begins to crumble. Okay, with no other options you start to cross the bridge. No sooner have you taken a few steps than the floor begins to crumble. You break into a run to avoid the crumbling floor. Test your skill. So we need to get low as the thing. Ooh, okay, maybe is this the target number? 10. Or is it just what we rolled? I'm not sure how. I skipped a tutorial in the last episode. Maybe that was a bad idea, but we're doing alright. You need a score of 10 or under, and you rolled a score of 10. That's reasonably easy. Okay, but we escape. That's fine. We're only at the beginning of the adventure. Things aren't going to be too difficult yet. You sigh with relief. You can hear the masonry crashing down far below into the water. The sound vibrates around the chamber, and you wonder what creatures you have stirred in the darkness beyond. Oh god, do we look? We've got to look. You crawl to the edge and peer down into the gloom, your ears just making out the sounds of rushing water below. Somewhere far off, deep in the crevasse, you suddenly hear an unearthly wolf-like howl. Firetop Mountain seems full of strange surprises. Alright, let's carry on. The carved dwarven head archway looms ahead of you, and you marvel at its construction. The previous inhabitants of the Firetop Mountain were obviously once proud of their home, as shown in this high level of artistry. The features look to have been chiselled into the rock face in a style that could only be of dwarven design. Dwarves never cease to amaze me in their skill and artistry. Let's go. You enter the dwarven entrance hall. It is everything you expected, lined with tall stone columns that stretch into the darkness, intricately carved in the image of dwarven heroes of old. Nice. The stonework is incredible. I can see each beard hair. About halfway down the hall you notice the path leads off to the left, behind one of the statues. That heads in the opposite direction to where I need to be going. Maybe I can have a quick look. Sure, let's take a little look. You reach the ruins of what looks like an ancient bridge spanning the crevasse, long since collapsed. You can just make out the other side of it on the far side. There is no way you'll be able to make it to the other side, so you decide to head back into the dwarven halls. Okay. Fine, we'll just continue. Maybe there was something we could have picked up earlier that could have got us across. As you walk through the hall, you notice movement out of the corner of your eye. Something appears to be watching you. I have no time to chase strange creatures. I must find that eye. I'm really being a little bit too focused, a little bit too brash here. You reach a junction with 3 different passageways. With east still at the forefront of your mind, there's only one option to take. Okay. So it's not giving me any choice on where to go, we're just heading east. You continue along the passageway, heading east. Soon you come across another junction. Ahead to the east you can see a wooden door. The other passageway continues to the north. While the passageway looks interesting, I need to keep pushing east. Looks like I'll be opening that wooden door. So, speaking to that sorcerer guy, there's just railroaded us into going east all the way. You head to the east to the wooden door, trying it, the door opens and you enter a small room. Your eyes widen as you look around to see the walls of the room are covered in ornate stonework. Mosaics and marble inlays give this room a kind of beauty you have never seen before. In the corner of the room is a large metal statue of a one-eyed creature. In its single eye is a sparkling jewel. That's what we want! It's going to come to life, isn't it? It's bound to. This has to be the eye of the Cyclops. Kith does not give you any advice on how to take the eye. You could perhaps prise it out of its socket with your sword. There's nothing else in this room and the only exit is the way you came in. Well, obviously we're going to try and take the jewel. You approach the statue cautiously. A scampering behind you makes you flash round, but it is only a rat. You feel at the jewel, but it is solidly in place. You try to prise it off, and as you work, you hear an ominous creaking noise. To your horror, the statue is beginning to move. You jump down and draw your weapon. The iron Cyclops cranes its head around towards you and steps down from its pedestal. There's only one way you're going to get your hands on that ruby. Let's do it! Drawing your weapon, you ready yourself for battle against a strange creature. Its ruby eye glints in the cave light as the animated statue twists its neck, searching for you. The heavy iron footsteps ring through the cave floor as it approaches, slowly at first, but quickly gaining speed as though getting used to its new body. It raises both hands, flashing its forked tongue, ready to strike. Bring it on! Oh, it's a big boy. Ooh, okay, how are we going to do this? So he's going for an attack. Skill 10, stamina 10. Okay, so it's just as skillful as me, so clashing is maybe not the best idea. I need... How big is its attack going to be? Let's try moving. Oh, did he just do a whole... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, what I'm going to do is a quick jab. Oh, interesting. Let's... Oh, it's getting close. Oh, wow. Just bashed me here. He's going to attack. I haven't really got much choice. Let's attack. Well, that's interesting. Piercing. No, here. Attack. I need to roll well here. Oh, that's good. Yes. Oh, looks like he's going to move over this way. Let's try attacking this square, because he's still going to be there, right? Because he's just so big. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. Oh, I'm stunned. Cannot attack until next round. Alright, let's move back then. Okay, that worked. Gamble is going to move forward. He is. Nice. Lost 3 stamina, but gained 8 souls. Defeated the Iron Cyclops. You sit back and rest from the exhausting battle. Warily you approach the statue. The jewel glints in the light, tempting you. Kith wasn't wrong. The eye is certainly a thing of beauty. Let's take it. You prize the jewel from the still statue, which is surprisingly heavy in your hand. You put it in your pack. Now to deliver this lovely ruby to Zagor. I'm still not sure why I need to do this, but I have to trust Kith. Surely yet more fame and glory awaits me. Achievement unlocked. I don't believe it. So claim the eye of the Cyclops. Nice. What do you do now? Examine the statue further or set off back down? Well, I mean, we're here. We might as well examine it. As you examine the statue, you notice that one of its breastplate sections is loose. When you open this, a small key is inside. Zagor's key found. With a smile, you put the key in your pack. Nice. Okay, well, I guess Well, I guess we can... Well, we can go back and explore some of the things that we missed. But let's go north. You enter another room guarded by stone statues. The statue in this room looks like a fearsome dwarven warriors. There are two exits from this room. The door to the left sounds rather quiet, while the door on the right seems to have somebody talking behind it. I need to try and reach Zagor quickly if the left door sounds more inviting. Alright, well, fine. We'll go for it. As you approach the left-hand door, there's a rumbling. Both stone statues move and come to life. Ah, what? They lumber away from the wall, clearly intent on stopping the intruder from proceeding any further. So maybe I have no choice in the matter. This could be tough. Stone golems that have just had a fight. Oh, this is not good. Oh, they're both going to attack. I'm going to back out this one. Pressing. What does that do? Let's go for an attack. Gonna move out the way there. So it seems like they attack by slamming into you, I assume. Let's move. God, I'm getting backed into a corner here. Let's go for an attack. Ow. Okay. Interesting. I ain't got much choice here as to what to do. He's going to move forward. I might as well just keep going for the attack. Okay, so I did flash. Oh, it's a draw. I am well and truly stuck here. I think I just have to keep attacking. Ah, I'm not entirely sure about their moveset here. This is not going well for me. I just have to keep attacking. I win. Okay, this is good. Oh, this is. Oh no. I've been backed into a corner here. I can't move diagonally, so I can't get out. So my best bet is just to keep attacking this one, because I should be able to defeat it on this round. Oh my god, I've only got one left. I now need to move. This is going to be really difficult. Is he gonna move? He might. That's the problem. Let's just see what he does. Oh, he's just okay. So he's gonna move here. So let's attack. I think with one of them it's going to be a lot easier. Is he going to move here or is he going to turn? Let's gamble he's going to move into that corner. He does. He's going to go here and attack. Oh, that was real close. I kind of got backed into a corner, and that was tough. I need to rest. The stone golem's now nothing more than a pile of rubble. You step over the remains and open the door to the next room. You're greeted by an eerie sight indeed. It is a corridor lined with many stone hands. They all seem to be reaching from the walls, but they remain completely motionless. You have an unpleasant feeling that these carvings are here for more than just decoration, especially judging by the previous traps you've encountered. These hands look quite ominous. Perhaps I need to use an object here. There appears to be a message carved in dwarven runes on the stone floor. Ah, okay, so we do have a rune stone. Yeah, then maybe that could be like a key to get past. Might as well, as we haven't got anything else to do. You take out the runestone you received from the dwarf out of your rucksack and hold it out. The rune on the stone begins to glow intensely. Whatever is in this room seems to have been neutralized by the runestone. Nice. Achievement unlocked. Excellent. Oh, look at them, yeah. I need a bench to sit down. You carry on through the passageway and enter into another room of similar size. This room is splendidly decorated with polished marble, floor and rough walls. Okay. There are a number of paintings hanging on the wall, and a dwarven woman is staring at them intensely, giggling madly. Her hair is unkempt and her clothes are ragged. Her eyes are sunken and tired as though she has not slept for weeks. At her feet are an assortment of strange trinkets. Small bones, teeth, gold pieces, bits of half-eaten food, and splintered pieces of wood. Some of these objects have been placed underneath various paintings. Master, master, look what Thomiel has brought for you today, she murmurs. Why would a dwarf be freely allowed to wander around here on her own? I could speak with her, ignore her and the paintings, and leave. I'm definitely not looking at the paintings. Can I eat some food? I can. I gain a little bit of stamina. Okay. Just in case I take some damage here. I'm tempted just to... I'm going to ignore the dwarf and leave. It seems dangerous. Oh, look at this. You leave the unnerving room full of paintings and the poor crazed dwarf. Just up the passageway there is a small alcove in the rock. I can rest. Click to continue. I think I'm going to have to eat more provisions. You sit down on the bench and take out a portion of provisions from your pack. A moment of rest combined with healthy provisions make you feel much better. That's 10 stamina. I needed that. Head northwards. Okay, before long you arrive at another junction branching off to the east and the west. Right, well, I'm going to leave that decision until the next episode. Thank you for joining me. I'm hoping you're enjoying this. I'm having a good time with it. Again, this is a very kind of different paced game to some of the other ones that we've been doing, but that's the beauty of the random selection of games that I've been doing by using that spreadsheet and a random number generator to pick the games that I play. It gives me all sorts of different things, but I do enjoy this type of game. So it is a lot of reading though, so hopefully that's not too distracting for people. But yes, so where are we going to go? East or west? I'm tempted to go west since we headed east a lot last time, but we'll make this decision in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please do come back. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Really do appreciate it, and hopefully you'll come back for the next episode. I'll see you then. Goodbye.